My name is Dr. James St. Clair and I'm the founder of Top Dog Rehabilitation, and I'm incredibly excited you selected the Walking Wheels cart. This cart is very adjustable, it is incredibly stylish, and it transports amazingly. In addition to that, it's very easy to use and it works really, really well.
Hi, I'm Mark Robinson, president of HandicapPets.com and inventor of the Walking Wheels for handicapped pets. Today we're going to demonstrate how it's used, how to get it on your dog. Nancy, Jan, Buster, and Jake are going to help. Thanks for joining us.
Now I'm going to show you what's inside the frame box. First thing you'll see is the tote bag. This is to carry your walking wheels if needed. The manual. Notice on page 3 is the quick start guide. Helps you get through the wheelchair real quick the first time. Magnet for the refrigerator. There's also a cardboard piece, rectangular, that looks like this, and it's just the bottom of the bag, so it just goes on the bottom like that. The next thing you'll see is the cart frame in here, and above it are 2 extenders that are long in length for the bigger dog, a larger connector for the bigger dog for the width, the toolkit, Allen key and cup screws just to tighten the cart up, make it more secure after it's put together. In the accessory bag, you will see a front harness. This goes on the front of your dog. Red strap goes on the bottom, green strap top, and the head right through here, which I'll explain later. And the handles. So this is what you'll receive in the frame box. The next thing I'm going to show you is the wheel kit. Depending on the size of your dog, it might be a bigger box than this or a smaller box than this. But this is the wheel kit. Just pull out the wheel. This is the strut that's attached to the wheel. Accessory bag. Leg rings. This is the rear support harness that gets clipped onto the cart, which I'll show you later. Stirrups. These get clipped onto the back of the cart to lift the legs up if they're dragging on the ground. And then the belly belt. This is an optional item not all dogs need, but it gives it extra support through the middle of the dog. Now I'm going to show you how to put the cart together. And the first thing you're going to want to do is pull out the extenders on the side by pushing the button. Once the button gets in the black knuckle, you just use a pen. You can also use the Allen key that comes with the cart if you don't have a pen handy. Okay, the next thing you're going to do is turn the dial to release the leg of the cart. Put it perpendicular to the ground. So you see one notch between the two. There's a Walking Wheels label right here, so you know it's right side up. Next thing we'll do is put the wheels on. You either purchase the pneumatic tires or the foam wheels. The pneumatic tires are for a little bit active dog and for lots of different terrain to go over rocks and sand and in the woods. And the next thing you'll want to do is make this a little bit wider. Okay. And if this isn't wide enough, then you'll want to use the longer connector. But this is the one that comes with the cart. Next thing I'm going to show you are the leg rings. This is the support system for the rear part of the dog. The tubing gets connected onto the cart this way so that it forms 2 half circles. The way that you don't want to do it is this way. Okay, so just make note of that this is the proper way that they get attached. The top part of the clip has a little hole on it. This is the locking mechanism. It goes through the peg, the silver peg, and push up with your finger. And the loop is to release it. So once you hear the snap, you know it's locked in properly. The way you want this is to look like a flat seat that's right below the blue frame. If this happens to hang down further, because maybe you have this tightened up shorter, then you might want to adjust these by using some scissors when they're not on the cart, going inside and cut maybe about 1 inch on all 4 ends. Make sure you're not cutting the strapping material. And then what you would do is readjust the clip tighter this way, just to make it smaller. So it's going to look like that. Now these straps here are to go over the back of the dog and clip in to keep it secure. You don't have to use these. They usually just cross over. If you don't want to use them, you can just cut it about right here with a scissor and use a lighter to burn it so it doesn't fray. If your dog's legs are paralyzed and they can't use them at all, you'll put the stirrups back here and the legs will go through the stirrups right at the hock. And this push button, you can adjust it so that the leg stays in right at the hock.